If you knock Mike out, are you scared of how the public will like react to that?
Yes.
As of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's going to be bad.
There's no holding back. This is war now. I'm going in there and now it's a pro fight. It's on my record and I'm going to put him down.
All right, let's dive even deeper into this juicy rumor about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather attacking Jake Paul for disrespecting Mike Tyson. Behind the scenes, this tale is said to be more dramatic than we could imagine. So imagine this. It's rumored that Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned boxer, made some disrespectful comments about the legendary Mike Tyson.
It's been 4 years in this sport, and I've done more to it than any boxer in the history of the sport. So in due time, sir, I will be fighting for a world championship, and I will be shutting you the and making you eat your own words, just like the rest of these punks.
Now, Mike Tyson is an icon, a revered figure in the boxing world. Disrespecting him is like poking a sleeping bear, and it seems like Jake Paul did just that. Behind the scenes, it's said that Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, both legends in their own right, didn't take kindly to Jake's comments. The word on the street is that they felt Jake had crossed a line. I mean, Tyson is practically royalty in boxing, and his peers respect him immensely.
The former 8th Division World Champion, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
Former Super Bantamweight World Champion. Former Featherweight World Champion. Former Super Featherweight World Champion. Former Lightweight World Champion. Former Light Welterweight World Champion and reigning, defending WBO Welterweight Champion.
Do you think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson? Sorry? Do you think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson? I don't think.
All right, Jake Paul. Do you really think that you're going to beat Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Ooh. Well,
I'm nervous.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
It's a red light, brother.
It's gonna be tough.
You lying?
Can we cut? It's hot. Can you get the? Let me see this.
Babe, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh.
He sounds nervous.
Just look away.
No, like that will not be good, babe.
No, just look away.
The video, which allegedly shows Tyson delivering a devastating knockout blow to Paul, has been the subject of intense scrutiny and speculation. While the authenticity of the footage has been questioned by some, the consensus is that it portrays a significant moment in Paul's career. The sparring session between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson has reignited debates about the integrity of the sport. Critics argue that Paul's presence in boxing undermines the sport's credibility, as he lacks the traditional background and experience of most professional fighters. On the other hand, supporters contend that Paul's ability to draw attention and revenue to the sport is beneficial, even if he is not a conventional boxer. Social media has played a significant role in Jake Paul's boxing career, and the leaked footage is no exception. The rapid spread of the video across various platforms has amplified its impact, demonstrating the power of social media in shaping public opinion.
Prominent boxers have weighed in on the leaked footage of Jake Paul's sparring with Mike Tyson. Sparring is part of the learning process. Jake got a taste of real power, and that's a valuable lesson. Tyson's power is legendary, even in retirement. Jake needs to use this experience to tighten his defense and improve his overall technique. Facing someone like Mike Tyson in sparring is a big challenge. It's not just about strength, it's about learning how to move, how to anticipate. Jake has potential, but he needs to focus more on his footwork and head movement. This knockout could be a turning point for him if he takes it as a wake-up call.
This incident serves as a reminder of the double-edged sword that social media represents for modern athletes. The fallout from the sparring session could influence future matchups for both Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. For Paul, finding credible opponents willing to fight him may become more challenging, as potential rivals may view the knockout as a sign of his vulnerability. Conversely,
let me see this.
Babe, but what if he knocks you out?
Ooh.
He sounds nervous.
Just look away.
No, like that will not be good, babe.
No, just look away.
Tyson's involvement in such high-profile sparring sessions could lead to more exhibition matches, further cementing his status as a boxing legend. The business aspect of boxing cannot be overlooked when discussing the implications of the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson sparring session. Boxing is not just a sport, it's a business that thrives on drama, hype, and revenue generation. Jake Paul's entry into boxing has been largely driven by his ability to attract viewers and generate substantial pay-per-view buys.
In favor of the winner, the problem child, Jake Paul!
His fights, regardless of their competitive merit, have brought new eyes to the sport, especially from a younger demographic. The leaked footage and the ensuing controversy have only added to the buzz surrounding Paul. In the world of entertainment and sports, controversy often translates to increased viewership and revenue. Promoters and networks may see this incident as an opportunity to capitalize on the heightened interest. Future fights involving Jake Paul are likely to draw even more attention, as fans and critics alike tune in to see how he fares after such a significant setback. Jake Paul's journey in boxing has been marked by his association with various trainers and mentors. The quality of his training and the advice he receives will play a crucial role in his ability to bounce back from the knockout. Working with experienced trainers who can help him refine his skills, improve his defense, and develop a more strategic approach to fighting will be essential. Mike Tyson's own experience with mentors such as Cus D'Amato highlights the importance of having a strong support system in boxing. Tyson's success was built on the foundation of rigorous training and the guidance of knowledgeable coaches. If Jake Paul can find the right mentorship, he may be able to overcome this setback and continue his ascent in the boxing world. Recovering from a knockout is not just a physical challenge, it's a psychological one as well. The fear of being knocked out again can linger in a fighter's mind, affecting their confidence and performance. Jake Paul will need to address the psychological impact of the knockout if he hopes to return to the ring with the same level of confidence and aggression. Sports psychologists often work with athletes to help them overcome mental hurdles and build resilience. Techniques such as visualization, positive self-talk, and mindfulness can be beneficial in rebuilding confidence. If Jake Paul can incorporate these mental training methods into his preparation, he may be able to overcome the fear and hesitation that often follow a knockout. Boxing fans are known for their passionate and often polarized opinions. The leaked footage of Jake Paul's knockout has sparked intense debate among fans. Some view the incident as a humbling experience that will force Paul to take his training and competition more seriously. Others see it as confirmation that Paul is not a legitimate boxer and should not be taken seriously. Regardless of where fans stand on the issue, the incident has undoubtedly generated significant interest and discussion. This heightened engagement can be beneficial for the sport, as it keeps boxing in the public eye and encourages fans to tune in for future events. For Jake Paul, maintaining a strong connection with his fan base and addressing their concerns will be crucial in navigating the aftermath of the knockout. Mike Tyson's involvement in the sparring session with Jake Paul is part of a broader trend of exhibition matches featuring retired fighters and celebrities. These events, while not always competitive in the traditional sense, draw significant attention and revenue. Tyson's exhibition match with Roy Jones Jr. in 2020 demonstrated the enduring appeal of seeing legendary fighters back in the ring, even in a non-competitive format. The success of these exhibition matches suggests that there is a market for such events, and promoters are likely to continue exploring this avenue. For Mike Tyson, participating in high-profile sparring sessions and exhibition matches allows him to stay connected to the sport and showcase his skills to a new generation of fans. For Jake Paul, involvement in these events provides an opportunity to gain experience and exposure, even if the outcomes are not always favorable.
Oh man, have you heard the latest buzz about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? Rumor has it that Jake Paul actually broke down in tears while trying to apologize to Tyson. Can you believe that? It's said that Jake was really emotional and sincere, but Mike Tyson wasn't having any of it. Apparently, Tyson told Jake that it was too late for apologies. Crazy, right? Imagine the scene. Jake, usually so confident and brash, getting all teary-eyed trying to make things right, and Tyson, the legendary heavyweight, just standing there, unmoved. It's like something out of a movie. This whole thing is all over the place, but who knows what's true? It just adds to the drama around these two. What do you think about it? So if the rumors are true, seeing him in such a vulnerable state is a total 180. And Mike Tyson, being the legend he is, probably has no time for any drama or fake apologies. People are saying that Tyson's reaction was cold, but understandable. I mean, he's been through so much in his career and life, so maybe he just doesn't have patience for what he might see as insincerity. Plus, if there was any bad blood between them, it's not surprising that an apology wouldn't be enough to smooth things over instantly. It's one of those stories that you just can't help but get caught up in. Even if it's just a rumor, whether you're a fan of Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, or just love a good piece of gossip, it's hard not to have an opinion on this one. So what's your take? Think Jake was genuinely trying to make amends, or was it just a PR stunt gone wrong? Totally. And you know what? Despite all the drama, it's rumored that Jake Paul really respects Mike Tyson. Like, behind all the trash talk and the showmanship, Jake apparently looks up to Tyson as a legend in the boxing world. I mean, who wouldn't? Tyson's career is iconic. Maybe Jake's apology, if the rumors are true, was his way of showing that respect. It's like he realized that he had crossed a line with someone he actually admires a lot. Even if Tyson wasn't ready to accept the apology, it's kind of cool to think that Jake is big enough to try to make things right. It shows a different side of him, one that's willing to acknowledge when he's messed up, especially with someone he looks up to. What do you think? Does this change how you see Jake Paul a bit?
You started me off. I appreciate that, Mike. I love you. I love you. Like a father loves his son, but I must discipline you. You're going down, old man.
Okay, I love you too.
So rumor has it that even though Jake Paul tried to apologize and show respect, Mike Tyson wasn't having it at all. Word on the street is that Tyson told Jake it was too late for apologies and that he's planning to finish him off in the ring. Can you imagine? Tyson, the legend himself, gearing up to take on Jake Paul? It sounds like he's not just going to let things slide and wants to settle it where it counts, in the boxing ring. This whole thing just makes the potential fight even more intense. If Tyson really follows through, it's going to be a clash like no other. The young upstart versus the seasoned champ. It's hard not to get hyped thinking about it. What do you think? Do you reckon Jake stands a chance? Or is Tyson going to show him what real boxing is all about?
Day 4, it was okay, but you don't know what you got in store, baby. You got to face the God of War. And get ready, baby. Fire in the house.
Absolutely, if these rumors are true, Mike Tyson is set on finishing Jake Paul. And let's be honest, with Tyson's track record, it's hard to bet against him. Tyson's power and experience in the ring are legendary. He's known for his knockout punches and relentless style. Jake Paul might have been successful against other fighters, but Tyson is a whole different level. People are saying that Tyson is determined to teach Jake a lesson, and if that's the case, it could be a tough night for Jake. Imagine the atmosphere though, the buildup, the anticipation, and then Tyson just going all out to finish Jake. It's like something out of a blockbuster movie. Do you think Jake has any tricks up his sleeve, or is this going to be a one-sided showdown? Jake Paul, on the other hand, is known for his confidence and his ability to surprise people. He's trained hard and has taken on some tough opponents. But Tyson is in a league of his own. If Jake wants any chance of surviving, let alone winning, he's going to need to bring something truly special to the ring. Imagine the hype leading up to the fight. Training montages, trash talk, and the whole world watching to see if Jake can back up his bravado against a true boxing legend. And if Tyson is as determined as the rumors say, Jake will have to dig deeper than ever before. What do you think Jake's strategy should be? Should he go all out from the start, or try to play it smart and avoid Tyson's legendary power?
But I love Mike. I'm super respectful. It's an honor to be in the ring with him, but I have to end him.
Like you said, you got to end Mike?
Yeah, I got him.
You got to?
It's war, bro. All is fair in love and war. I love the guy, but as soon as it turned into a pro fight, one of us has to die.
All the stuff that he said about you, he was the most complimentary person of you and everything that you did.
Yeah.
And then now you guys are turning on each other like this.
No, I mean, I think all that still stands. He's a legend. Like I said, I love the guy. But at the end of the day, it's war, and sometimes you just have to go to war, put it all on the line. But I still have the utmost respect for him, and I think he can say the same about me and what I've done for the sport.
Even Teddy Atlas has weighed in on the rumored Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. You know, when someone like Atlas, with his deep boxing knowledge and experience, gives his take, it's worth listening to.
The first couple of rounds are going to be dangerous for Paul, even at 58. I don't care.
That's the final one for myself. Jake Paul, Tyson, Mike Tyson have had that press conference. I spoke to it about it last time when it got announced. Now it's being sanctioned as a professional boxing fight. We've seen Tyson in that press conference. He does look a bit old. He is old. What do you make of that press conference, and what do you make of it being sanctioned as a professional fight?
Tyson ain't. Look, we know he's 58, whatever, right? You don't need Teddy Atlas to tell you that. But what that video does tell you, he's a different guy. Which you can expect at that, but he's a different guy. He's not that guy that he was when he was scaring the bejesus out of people, you know, before fight. And when you knew what he was going to do, one thing, he was going to go and get you. Whether he got you or not, he was going. Now he's not. He doesn't appear to be that guy. And what is that? How does that manifest itself as far as a performance? I'll tell you one thing. He still has quick twitch fibers. He still has muscle memory. He was a great heavyweight champion. That he's still, you know, he still remembers how to slip, how to throw and fill a hole when he slipped, how to weave, how to come out of it with a hook. He still has power. The last thing to go, you know, reflexes are gonna go. Speed is gonna be deteriorated, but power is the last thing to go. He still has power. He's still got that quick twitch with speed. The early rounds will be, if it's real. I don't know if it's real. I know one thing that's real. You know what that is? They're gonna make a lot of money. That I know. But as far as anything else, I don't know. But if it is real, the first couple of rounds are going to be dangerous for Paul. Even at 58, I don't care. They're going to be dangerous if it's real. If it's real. And I give credit to Paul. Look, that guy's a genius. I mean, first of all, he didn't disrespect the sport. I hear people come up to me. I've been in the sport 50 years. Say, oh, Teddy, he disrespected the sport. No, he didn't. He went out there. He got a trainer. He worked in the gym for 4 years, 5 years, whatever the hell it's been, to try to become the best fighter that he could be. To learn the sport, to respect the sport enough to learn. Now, did he pick his spots? Was he smart? Yeah. What are we supposed to hate him for that? For being smart and finding a way to go from where he was to this and to make money? But he still was. There was legitimacy to it. Or what's the legitimacy? Yeah, I know he picked older guys that were UFC fighters and they weren't the greatest strikers. But you know what they were? They were physically strong and apt guys that were fighters mentally. There was still an element of danger getting in a ring with them. They still were fighters. They knew how to deal with that atmosphere where he hadn't been in that atmosphere. So I give him credit for that. And I give him credit for, you know, knowing how to make money.
Listen, Teddy, I could talk to you all day about boxing, but there is a queue. There's a lot of media now gathering in for yourself. Thank you very much for giving me your time. Once again, Teddy Atlas, always a pleasure. I will speak to you after the fight. Thank you so much.
I mentioned many details of this saga, but there's something else very huge that is happening in the wait for this fight. So check out this deep dive where I'll tell you other rumors that are buzzing in the boxing community. You will learn new shocking claims that are attracting people's attention. Click on the screen to watch the deep dive, and thanks for watching this video.